So in my last video, we were playing with just seeing our thoughts and just playing a game of seeing how many are negative. Okay, so if you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it. It's really a simple exercise, or just start doing it now. And it's super easy. It's just to become more aware of what you're thinking about in one day, really, and how much of that actually has a negative connotation to it. And so the next part of that exercise is when you realize that you have seen a thought and labeled it as negative. It's like, was there a corresponding relationship in your body? Can you realize that if you're kind of angry or upset, you're kind of going like this, or tense through your shoulders? You know, typically we are. Typically there's a relationship to how we actually hold ourselves, or how we position our face, our muscles, to express that energy. So just to be aware of what you're thinking about, you might actually realize just how your body's been held energetically as well too, which is kind of cool. So that's step number 2. So first is to see what you are thinking about and if it's negative. So that's really cool to begin with. And then step number 2 is actually to see if there's a relationship with the body. Has the body reacted to that thought? Now, let me tell you why we're even doing this. Just by seeing the thoughts, you are already present. The fact that you can actually be aware of what you're thinking about many times throughout the day. Look at this. And then decide for yourself if it's negative or positive. Instantly what you're doing is becoming extremely aware of what you're thinking about and being able to watch that. Most people are thinking unconsciously and reacting unconsciously over and over again, and then that becomes a pattern. Some of these patterns become so solidified in our being and our psyche that we believe that that's just who we are. In my last video, I talked about that. The feelings that we have ongoingly, and we believe that is who we are, is actually not true. It's just we've been accustomed to it, so we own it. But it's like the wind, really. It can move, and if we allow it to move, well, then we realize that's actually not who we are, and we actually have a choice. What's really cool about that is then making that choice, making the choice for something different. And it's quite stunning when you can turn things around and actually start to experience a lot more praise, or a lot more gratitude or happiness for just simple life. And for me, what I've seen with people, that's life-changing. Because now they're in control of their life, of themselves, of their feelings, of their emotions, what they think about. And when you have that sense of choice, then you're not a victim. Okay, you know, life isn't condemning you. You can actually have this beautiful experience of peace and happiness now. So when you realize you can have that and you're choosing for it, well, then life is golden. And that's how life should be lived, actually.